Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a reading for Aquarius. How are you guys? Aquarius, let's see what's coming in for you. Yeah. Curious energy, but I feel like there's someone here who, we got someone suffering in silence here. Someone may not be telling someone everything. This person's just keeping their emotions to themselves. Yeah, we've got love here. Yeah, I see some Gemini energy. Yeah, someone's looking at the details. See, it has to do with interest. Whether someone's interested in investing. Now, it could be someone who's curious, wanting to know if someone's interested, who they're invested in. It's someone trying to find something out, but they're not telling someone maybe why. Or it's someone just not telling someone the truth. Yeah, we got someone a little bit of sneaky, but all isn't what it seems. Always remember, okay, it doesn't mean that someone's being a player. All isn't what it seems. There's some sort of insecurity here. This is someone trying to figure something out. They're looking at the facts. They're determined to win, to find it out. So, but like I say, it could be someone who's not telling someone something. And yes, they could be being sneaky, but we'll see. I'm just going to clarify this Prince of Swords. Yeah, look at that. This is somebody looking at the details of a situation. See, keeping it to themselves, suffering in silence, feminine energy. Look, it's just grounding themselves. Yeah, now we have this is somebody acting like they're not interested. Or it's an energy of someone trying to detach or not telling someone. Yeah. Often this is someone who acts like they're not interested, but they are. Like I say, this is someone being sneaky or up to something. It seems fishy, right? But we'll see. Sometimes it is a person who's not interested. Okay? Sometimes it is. But with this energy, because it is somebody detaching, acting emotionally detached. They're keeping something. And you can see someone who, I swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God, I swear I'm telling the truth, but they're not telling the whole story. Yeah. And it is someone who's curious. They're trying to figure out what someone's up to, if they're invested in someone. See, it's somebody going about something in a sneaky way. They don't want to admit that they're curious and interested. Let's have a look at the Princess of Cups. Yeah, we have the Empress energy. This is very similar to, similar but yet different to Libra and Gemini. And often different signs will share, the signs will share energies, and I notice that a lot. So yeah, let's have a look at love. Yeah, there it is, Aquarius. You know your worth and your value. I feel like you're open to talk, but I do feel like you're not saying anything. You're either suffering in silence or you're just not saying anything. It is what it is. Sometimes we call it sucking it up. Yeah, but it is the energy of being open. Yeah, there is going to be a communication, but it's whether to invest it or not, because something's feeling a little fishy here, a little sketchy. So let's have a look at the Princess of Pentacles. Look at that. I mean, that is crazy. Unreal. Yeah. Because this is, and it's lowing, someone's not telling the whole story. They're not saying everything. So you're not so sure this is in your best interest. You might be thinking, I'm just going to keep my options open and just let this go. But you do know your worth and value. Like I say, it's about somebody reaching out, whether the other person feels the same. It's somebody trying to figure out how someone feels, but they don't want to let people know how they feel. Yeah, and they're curious, like I say, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's both people. But let's have a look at the Seven of Pentacles. It's all about interest, investing. Yeah, nobody's budging or moving. No one's budging. Well, one thing about the Empress, I don't see this person giving in to this. It's about someone protecting themselves. Somebody's focused on one thing too much, though, because you can see with the Princess of Pentacles focused on that pentacle. This is looking at one thing when there's a lot more to it here. So obviously there's a bigger picture. Let's have a look at the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is about people talking. See something fishy, something sneaky going on. It's whether someone's involved with other people. Someone feels something is up, so they're acting like they're not interested. They feel someone's playing games or being sneaky here. But there's these people, maybe some mutual friends. Yeah, nobody's making a move here, though. Tell me about the Three of Cups. This is going to turn out as good news. Yeah, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is an energy of someone, could be someone hosting a gathering, getting together, someone being very gracious. But this is also someone who's not budging and giving in. This is someone protecting themselves a little bit. Yeah, you can see manifesting and a little mirroring here with the duplicate cards that come out like that. This is two people manifesting each other. So someone who has everything they need, there's desire. But there is some sort of manipulation. I do see a Gemini, someone who's a little bit of manipulation. Like I feel like it's someone talking to people, trying to find something out, but they don't want to reveal that they're interested. See, it's that detached look. Tell me about the Empress. Yeah, waiting for someone to offer the cup. Someone here's open. Give me the cup. Message, communication, possibly an invitation. Yeah. Tell me about the Star. That's your energy right there, Aquarius. It has to do with love, making a choice, whether the feelings are the same. Yeah. Here's making some choices for sure, though. Yeah, we got someone longing for love here, but we have someone trying to avoid something here. Yeah, someone moving on. This is a person taking lessons learned, but it's also someone here's waiting for there's some time in between, waiting for things to calm down. Yeah, I see a little test. See, there was some sort of temptation. Someone's been tempted to reach out to someone. But like I say, it's about avoiding something and taking a little time. Someone feels something is off. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, it may be not the right time. But I feel it's somebody, I mean, it's an energy of someone tempted to reach out. It's a little test to see if the other person feels the same. But the interesting thing is there's people talking about this. Someone's talking to people, possibly about yourself, possibly a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. It's just it could be Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In fact, some of you might even have multiple things going on. But this is an energy of someone who's gathering up all the tools, the information. They have everything they need. So it's an energy of someone preparing, getting themselves prepared. See, it's all about learning and finding things out. So tell me about this Prince of Swords down here. Yeah, someone keeping it all to themselves, but see, they've learned something and they're keeping it to themselves. They're not telling anybody. It's private. So someone has learned something. Very smart. They've been analyzing, but they're not saying anything. So you got to watch out for some people, though. They'll often just tell you what you want to hear. So that's where I do see that. And it's somebody who's very clever. And they often just tell people what they want to hear, or they don't tell the whole story, just enough to satisfy someone. But I don't think you're satisfied here. This could be a masculine Aquarius too, by the way. If you're cross-watching a Gemini, there might be something here for you. But I'm going to tell you, this is somebody, it's about speaking truth. Someone knows something, they've learned something, and they're keeping it to themselves. They're not sharing it or telling anyone. Yeah, it has to do with being on the same page, someone's lifestyle, or it has to do with being faithful. Loyalty. See, this is about someone being loyal, not telling anyone. So I'm kind of guessing some kind of, I don't see a secret, but it's possible here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, keeping a secret, being loyal. Someone may not be too loyal here, though. Interesting. You know, I see Aquarius. This is an energy of whether something is in your best interest. You know your worth and your value. Someone's trying to find something out. And I do see reminiscing and talking about something that's happened where someone was avoiding something or someone moving and relocating. I don't know if someone's trying to find out where you live. Yeah, they're trying to find out where you live or something here. It's trying something different. Like I say, it's a little test. Someone's testing, it's a test of loyalty, whether someone's loyal. So really be careful of someone when they come towards you and fish for information. Don't say too much. Okay, because it's about being innocent. Someone's claiming innocent here. They may not be so innocent, but I don't think there's anything major going on. No. But there it is. It's about choosing the one. The wand to spark the attraction. See, this is somebody here who knows that somebody is the one, the right person. I feel like we have somebody who's with somebody else, but I do think they're keeping it, not going to say anything. But I also see the energy of privacy, a secret, the one. And somebody is about to end something here. See, this is internal, but you can see there's transition. That's the transition. Something is coming to an end. Someone has never let go of someone here. Ooh, this person's in unrequited love. That's exactly what it is. Their cup runneth over. But this is someone acting like they don't care. For whatever reason. I don't know whether they have a secret. But like I say, it's an energy of ending something. And someone's keeping this all to themselves. It's all bottled up. Some of you probably know, maybe you're the person being loyal and keeping it to yourself. It could go that way. But it's all about taking a little step back, feeling differently. If you feel something is off, it probably is. Okay? But like I say, all isn't always what it seems, especially when you see temperance in the Seven of Swords. It's often insecurity. But it has to do with somebody manipulating or trying to find something out without revealing how they feel. There's some unrequited love here. Someone who's never told someone how they felt. And their cup runneth over. It's going to get revealed. But this is about figuring something out. See, someone goes about something in a sketchy way to find out how the other person's feel, if they feel the same. But it's, yeah, and I can see this is interesting here too. It's like other people know. They know something's up, it's fishy, something sketchy's going on. Little manipulation. But it's someone who is preparing. See, they're preparing. They're gathering up all the tools, the information, learning everything they can before they make any kind of a move. Because it's about interest, what someone's up to, who they're interested in. They want to know everything. So someone who's not ready to move. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has moved or relocated, but I see people here. Who are these people? You know, someone taking a break, someone healing. So there's a relationship that's probably ending, and or a timeout, someone on a break. One thing for certain, make sure that they are single. Yeah, some Libra energy here, but it's about being fair. It's about harmony and taking a break. Somebody's on a timeout. I feel like we have someone who's never really let go of someone. And I do see taking a break, a time out, people talking. I feel this is someone finding things out. But this is an energy of the hostess with the mostest. This is someone very gracious, patient. So there's going to be a get-together gathering. It could be a friend or somebody, a mutual friend maybe, possibly hosting a gathering, because there's some sort of manipulation, but it's a person manifesting. They're just going about it in a sneaky way. Why are they going about this in a sneaky way? They don't want people to know. But you can see truth. This is someone learning a truth, but it's about telling someone the truth about something ending and how somebody is feeling. And it's obviously why too. So let's have a look at this transition. Yeah, see, it's about emotional intimacy. Someone feeling a little confused, but it's about clearing it up. Someone's got a bit of a dark, someone's feeling confused. And I do feel it's about ending something with someone. Emotional intimacy. Some of you already know the answers you're seeking. Both people here, possibly too. King and Queen of Cups. It's about having a conversation, possibly here. But it's all about love and a bond and a connection. See, somebody here feels something is off with someone. They're probably seeing someone, or they're in a relationship. Because it's a person moving on. Someone's moving on. Because they feel something is off. It doesn't feel right. Someone may not have their best interest at heart. And it could be yourself feeling that way. But I feel like it has to do with this person. Somebody here, it's almost, I don't know. Tell me about temperance. Yeah, someone's waiting patiently here for a situation here. See, it's waiting for the one. See, knowing. See, somebody already knows. Waiting for the right person. This is the one. But someone here, I feel, is trying to find out. Like obviously you're not together. Because we have a feminine energy keeping it to themselves. And it could be a secret, or just not saying anything, or suffering in silence. But this has to do with the test of loyalty. And there's the cup right there. Someone's emotions, how they're feeling internally. Both people want this. You're manifesting it. There's desire to connect. But I do think someone's letting go of another relationship here. Just make sure that this person is actually single. That's the only thing I could see here. Because I feel like someone's being, manipulative here. Someone's on a break. Taking a time out. And it's like there's people talking. It could be, I don't know. I don't see, it could be someone giving someone a break, to take a time out, to take a break. Yeah. Because, this is somebody hosting some sort of get-together gathering, being very gracious. But it is sketchy, like I say. But it's two people manifesting each other. Yeah, King and Queen of Pentacles. It's the power couple. There could be a married couple here. But it's like they know something's going on between two people. And they're keeping it to themselves. It's about being loyal. But there is a test of faith, so yeah, it's all, and there it is, the Seven of Pentacles again. So there's some mirroring here, which tells me both people are invested emotionally. There's interest. But it's someone who's failing to recognize an opportunity. Someone's a little drained here too. Like I feel there's something else going on. Something has ended here. I don't know. There's somebody here who could be a friend, a family. Somebody here has passed away. It's almost like we have somebody tempted to reach out for someone for support here. Someone who's been a loyal friend, but yet there's love and it's unrequited. Someone who's never told someone how they feel. And they're now looking at this, feeling they missed an opportunity. Someone's feeling very sentimental and missing someone. Somebody who they can talk to. It's someone they can always tell anything to. That's a loyal friend. But I also really watch out for that friends with benefits. Maybe that's what it was originally. But I do think some of you know, Aquarius, this situation may not serve. Know your worth and value. Okay? Know your worth here. Because like I say, there's going to be a temptation. This person's going to tempt you. But I do feel they see you as a loyal friend, someone they can talk to, they can be open their heart to. But yet there's unrequited love. They've never told you how they felt. Yeah, see, suffering in silence, not saying anything. Some of you know, too, that this person has feelings and they've never told you. You just keep it to themselves. You even keep their secrets. I feel like you know more than a lot of people about this person. Yeah, look at that. So this is someone going to reach out. It's a little test, fishing for info. And it may not be this person. It could be someone around them. A little test to see a test of faith and loyalty. Whatever you do, if you know someone's secret, now's the time to keep it. Because, I don't know. I mean, this is almost looks like someone's trying to figure something out here. They're determined to win, too. But I think it has to do with someone who's feeling insecure. Yeah, there could be something to do with someone's childhood, something that's a secret. I don't know. I feel like this is two other people. Friends of friends, a couple, married couple. They're manifesting. They know there's something going on between two people. And I do see, I don't know if this is two people on a break and someone's going, don't say anything. I don't know what's happening here, but this to me feels like a whole other couple. A married couple or couple that are partnered up. But it could be what this person's wanting. Yeah. I'm going to grab another deck here. Tell me about this Prince of Cups. What does this person want? They're longing, missing someone. Company, companionship. Feeling sentimental. A little bit of a reconciliation. Tell me more about this. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. We'll do these two. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Yeah, so someone feeling confused or something that's unknown. But someone has a dark cloud hanging over them. Someone's trying to figure something out. And it's like they can't put their finger on it. They know something isn't right. They can't put their finger on it. Yeah. I mean, this could be a loyal friend giving someone advice here, too. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, confirmation. Yeah, it's all isn't what it seems. It's someone who's confused. It's emotional intimacy. It's connecting emotionally. Someone showing their innermost self. Because this has to do with somebody wanting to talk to someone they know they can trust. Okay, someone that they know. Someone's not trusting someone else here, but they know they can trust you. They want to talk to you. I mean, it could be the other way around with these people. But yeah, it's someone feeling someone's manipulating. They're up to something. But all isn't what it seems. It's insecurity. I feel it's insecure. Finding out if somebody's interested in them. And I do think it's someone wants to give someone a gift. They want to do something nice. This is often some people who do nice things. They show each other that they like each other. And it could be someone who come across as a little cold. But this is two people who are, whether you're friends or not, there's definitely something here where there's this caring. Someone who's always there. It's an energy of being able to talk to someone. No judgment either. And that's what's so interesting. But yeah, there's that tower, that little aha moment. Yeah, it's something, the tower is coming down. It's something being exposed. But if somebody is very shocked about something here. Yeah, there's a shock, something sudden. Somebody feels like someone's manipulating them, but it's actually all isn't what it seems. It's just someone who's insecure. We got a person it's someone who has determination to win. They want to win. They're looking at the facts, the figures. Really watch your money right now. That doesn't mean it's this person, but really watch your purse, your wallet, your money. Anybody around you. Could be someone younger. But just watch that, okay? Somebody not... because this is often sometimes a person who steals something and then sneaks away. Watch your vehicle too, right now. But it's a person putting on the brakes, taking control of the situation. See, this is somebody getting emotionally invested, then they put on the brakes. They're trying not to get emotionally invested, but they are. They already are. It's too late for that. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone if a friend or someone is starting to catch feelings. If you notice someone looking at you and looking away, someone who's a friend or an acquaintance, well, they're interested. They just don't want anyone else to know. This is an interesting read. But why don't they want anyone else to know? Talk and gossip? Somebody in their personal business? Privacy? But this is an energy I feel is someone sneaking away, like getting in their vehicle and driving away, or just putting on the brakes. Yeah. And often it's too, unrequited love, the one that got away. Because they woulda, coulda, shoulda told someone the truth about how they felt. And it has to, see, it's somebody who wasn't, it was a lack of confidence. But now somebody is putting on the brakes, self-control. This is someone excited. They can barely control themselves. It's a person who wants to connect. Yep, finding out someone is single. It's different scenarios. Definitely some of you, it's someone who's a friend of a friend or an acquaintance, or someone who's a friend who's now checking you out. They're kind of like catching feelings. They're not so sure you feel the same. So I don't know if they're talking to people, trying to find things out, if there's been a little time in between since you've seen this person, if you're invested in someone else. See, it's a person who just goes about things in all the wrong way due to being insecure. But it's definitely a single person. Yeah, it's about spending time together. You may have already spent time with this person, but it's a person who's determined to win, taking control, but I feel like they kind of lost control because they went about it the wrong way. So it's about two people coming together, building each other up. I feel there's a couple, someone building this person up, helping them build up their confidence. And I know I hear a lot of people go, oh, I don't want anything to do with anyone who isn't confident when they come in. Some people are so confident about everything in their life until they meet that person who they think is the one, and then they just fall apart because it's just too good to be true. They can't believe their good luck. I mean, it's human. It's just somebody who's more emotional, and they truly care about how somebody feels about them. So, but this is about nurturing, caring, and I really feel it has to do with acknowledging the things that you have in common. And it's about going down this path. See, this is two people. I feel maybe it's even being acknowledged, the things that you have in common. Maybe how you're raised, childhood, whatever it may be. But it's someone who's also seeing the bigger picture. See, it's about being happy, being emotionally filled. This is somebody, at any time this person was around you, they felt happy. So there's people talking, collaborating, getting together. Somebody's going to host something to bring two people together here. But the only thing that I feel for some of you, make sure this person has ended a relationship. I do feel like it's truth, but there's just that little bit of energy there where just make sure they have ended the relationship they're in, okay? Or if they were in one, because I do see a shock, something sudden, to do with the death card. Yeah. But I do think this is someone who's a friend, or maybe they were friends with benefits sometimes, or a very deep friendship where two people could really connect emotionally and share their feelings. But this person has that little bit of fear of, I feel like they want to like open up, put all the cards on the table. But there's that little bit of fear of being rejected. Just enough so. But yeah, like I say, there's this temptation to reach out. Have you been reminiscing and thinking about this person? Has something happened in their life? Did somebody pass away? Or has somebody not been well? Is this someone that you've always been there through thick and thin? And now there's been this time in between. It's possible this is someone who's been with someone, but it does look like it's ending. Yeah, someone who cares, truly cares about someone. I think this person wants to talk to you. It's saying to pay attention to the signs and the signals, the little downloads. It's like receiving little messages here about reaching out to this person and having a conversation. Yeah, it's also an energy of putting in effort. See, working together, work together, spending time together. It's about building. You know, some of you put a lot of effort. You put some effort into this person, but some of you, I kind of feel like, has this person been there for you when you need them? Did they put in equal amounts of effort? It looks like it. Yeah, something to do with a home. See, it is something to do with a home. And I do see this energy of helping each other out. Spending time together, helping each other out. Or there's somebody here. There is a third person here. It's either a masculine or feminine, King and Queen of Pentacles, and it doesn't even have to be. I also see that King of Swords energy. And there's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy here as well. So, but there's this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and there's Cancer, Pisces too. So, but it has to do with someone who has a little bit of fear of other people knowing everything. And I do see there's a couple here. There's something unknown that needs to be cleared up. Someone has a dark shadow hanging over them. But again, it's that fear of somebody not feeling the same more than anything. Yeah, there's people. See, it's people, friends, family, acquaintances. There is going to be some kind of good news, yeah? Some kind of get-together gathering, an opportunity to reminisce the days gone by. Someone's looking at what could have been. But someone's pride and ego got in the way. Someone is breaking free from something, though. They are definitely breaking free. Just watch out for that person who's the grass is greener on the other side. I do get that vibe here, and that's why I feel for some of you, it's someone who's the grass is greener on the other side. It's someone who's a bit of a free spirit, who kind of likes their freedom. But definitely someone's pride's getting in the way for a lot of you about connecting. They want to talk about something. And there's people getting together, reminiscing. I mean, it could be a high school reunion, a wedding, just people getting together. I'm going to be honest, I do see someone had maybe passed away here. But like I say, it's all about building this foundation. And I do think there is a message going to be delivered, or someone trying to find out where someone lives, because it's like they really want to talk to them. Someone they can always talk to. So if you've been getting that little vibe, little downloads, But others of you, it's just a straight up simple energy of someone going about something in the wrong way, trying to find out where someone lives, being a little sketchy. It's either you think something is off or they do. To be honest, I feel both people, but it's like you're both trying to figure each other out. It's about being together, and someone's pride's getting in the way. And it has to do with something that happened in the past. So, interesting. Take care, and we'll see you soon.